your host for today, and we're going to be playing some more Nier Automata today. And how y'all doing today? Because I am doing quite well, kind of sleepy, but mostly just quite well. Yeah. Yeah, a little tired, but not too bad all round. Do tell me about the audio. Apparently we're having some audio issues last week. I was watching back, doing the uploads, and I was getting a little bit of audio problems. So do let me know, because I think there might be some issues up now. I think something up with my mic, possibly. I might need to get a new one. Apparently we're getting quite a bit of like little white noise and things. So I'll actually test that now to see if this fixes it a bit. Oh, great. Okay, so there's that. Did that change anything? It didn't appear to. I'll put it down slightly and see how that affects things. There you go. It seems to have changed it a little bit. But yes, we got some Nier today, so let's get into the game. Yeah, it's being annoying again with the, I don't remember what we were doing, honestly. Ah, shit, apparently there's some error with the stream. Give me a minute. I'll get into the game, I'll pause it, and then I'll run off and see what the issue is. I don't want to get, like, viciously killed by something, because I don't remember what we were doing. Yeah, because last week I was very tired. I had just had a very exhausting time. At the weekend, I needed a rest. I hadn't been sleeping well that weekend. I slept okay this weekend. Yeah, and that is why we pause, guys, because there's a giant energy bolt went flying straight through my head. Get back in a moment, guys. It's fucking cold in this house as well. I'll just take this blanket. I've got 2 blankets that I always carry. Just some kind of refresh error, it seems. It's not too bad. But it's fixed now, so hopefully it'll stop bugging me that there's some problem going on. So, now then. Let's continue. Right. So. Apparently we have something. Oh yeah. Probably gonna hit me sneeze quite a bit. sneezing a lot today for some reason. It's really bugging me. Oh yeah, we met the gold robots last week, didn't we? Who are apparently virtually indestructible. Like, apparently they can be killed, but it takes a fuck ton of effort. So I looked at, they're called like gilded robots. There's not many of them during a playthrough, but they're basically like 90% resistance to all damage. Or something insane to that. So they're pretty hard. Oh yeah, didn't we get a bunch of things we wanted to mod? I believe. So I want to go back. I want to go back to the Rebel camp, or Resistance camp. So I was playing Star Wars the weekend. We've decided that we're instead changing it to essentially once a week. Star Wars, our GM is able to make it more often for once a week. So the fact that we can play it once a week now means we've got a lot more games in, which means we're going to have a lot more updates for it. Because we played this week. We're not going to play next week, hilariously enough, because the GM is actually busy, which would normally be our normal slot. But the GM is just busy, so we aren't able to make it. But it was very fun. My character is still suffering from the lack of a leg, but he spent most of this last session gone getting a new leg installed. Who's the person that adds him to the No, you're the like consumables vendor. You need the weapon merchant? There he is. Okay, where was the merchant that puts them together? It's you, isn't it? Yeah, maybe shop. Shop. Fused them together, got it. Yes. So with this one, skills, plug-in chips. Yeah, we can add that weapon attack up 4, which is in here now. Oh, did we make it too big? Oh yeah, because we had it as a 15 before, wasn't it? Equip chips. What do we have that's not that useful? With 2 auto heals in. And all chips. And let's do some more changes and upgrades and things. Fuse. Oh, he broke. No, we're not. Oh, we just don't have anything to fuse with these. You have currently 2 shockwave attacks equipped as well. You have a lot of anti-chain damages, apparently. Okay, so with this one, all chips. We want that weapon attack for. And our other quick chips are. Do we really need auto-use item? Is actually a thing I'm thinking. And drop weight up. Actually not 100% convinced. Oh wait, that's the thing, it heals more. So that's what I think for that one. Let's remove those. Let's optimize. And let's see what else we got. Shop. Fuse together. We can get a much better auto heal. We should really add some of these deadly heals together. Oh, it's for every enemy defeated, not every attack. It's offensive heal that I want up, isn't it? Damn it, I just spent a lot of creds for nothing. Okay. Okay, let's look at equip chips again. Optimize, optimize. So we've got a lot of space. All chips. That is weapon attack up 4, melee defense 6, offensive heal, which we can get rid of. We can optimize again. Okay. What use item to XP game? Oh, okay, these are the ones I've currently got equipped. All chips. So the ones we also want are Defensive heal 3. Anti-chain damage 5. What other ones have we got in? Okay, we need the recovery up. Auto heal is it 2 or 3? I mean, this one's actually way cheaper, so let's put that one in. Where's the energy blades? Shockwave attack 4. Yeah, we've got a little bit of space, but I think we'll be okay for now. That should help a lot. We've also got 3 seconds of invulnerability after actually getting hit, which is quite nice. Which means we're pretty much not gonna ever get, like, comboed to death. Okay. Now. There's a thingy here. I'm silver. Yeah, they're healing a lot more. I think I'm finally starting to actually understand how to make the things. Like, if it's got one of those diamonds on it, it's one of the really good plugins, because that means they're cheaper. I'm still very much enjoying, I'm still really enjoying Genshin. I am now level 35. In Genshin, in fact. I just upgraded, like, my world rank again. To a really high level.
There sure are a lot of hostile enemies here. Why are some machines so aggressive, while others couldn't care less about us?
Well, that's a good question, actually. Difference in programming. They did say that the the alien masters were dead. So I guess that it's not getting new orders, so they're stuck in whatever they were in last time. They need to be stuck in whatever orders they were in last time. Like when they last received orders, or they've like programming's changed over time. The program can deteriorate over time, right? Potentially. Just the, like, wear and tear of the world. So, I guess that's my thought, at least. There might be some more in-depth thought, but... But yeah, Star Wars was fun. My character essentially spent most of the time like the baby T-Rex from Jurassic Park, from Lost World, I guess. No, Jurassic Park 2. Where he was just sedated for a good portion of it. Though I was on a roll, and I also had one of the dumbest moments last night. I wasn't the only one. Like, me and another person had 2 really dumb moments. I forgot the difference between a Sudoku and a crossword. I genuinely did. I completely forgot, like, I literally, it was like, someone made a reference to Sudoku, and then I was thinking of a crossword when they said it. And I made a very bad joke. Went, oh yeah, that's a crossword, not a Sudoku. Never mind. Everyone was baffled, but everyone burst out laughing. But then there was a moment of the other friend of mine, because we realised that there's like a Sith sympathiser on the Senate, and they're coming to the planet that we're currently on. It's a whole thing. And then one of the people in our group went, how can a Sith get on the Senate? And my response was just, hey buddy, have you seen the Star Wars movies? Literally the point of the Star Wars movies is a Sith became the head of the Senate. And they just facepalmed so bad. They went, yeah, I realised how dumb that was as soon as I said it. I went, yeah, it was! 100% credit, that was a really dumb statement. Hey, I direct you to the movies upon which the game we are playing is based. It's based on the universe. I'm having a lot of fun on it though. It's still really fun. I've actually managed to get a really good roll. The Doctor got a really good roll on the prosthetic leg for my character. It's not the full-on bionic leg that we want to get for my character. Like, we want the full-on bionic leg because it actually adds like a bonus to me, and it like makes up for actually it not being a missing leg. But they made a really, really good roll for the prosthetic. So the prosthetic is I'll try and remember the it has iron shielding, which was the big one. Iron shielding is super hard to get while crafting prosthetics because it requires 2 triumphs, which means it's really, really difficult to get. The Doctor got 2 triumphs, so I have an iron shielded leg. We also managed to get I believe it was right tool for the job, and we went for athletics. So basically we're saying it's like an industrial clamp. It's like a hydraulic clamp we've added to the leg, so my character can like anchor himself to the ground if he needs to. Which is pretty cool. So if I like need to brace a door or something like that, I can anchor the big clamp in the leg into the ground, and I'll have like a boost on it. And there was something else we got as well. Oh yeah, and it automatically got installed, and you didn't need to make a check. Which is just nice in general. It meant that we didn't have to risk like my character getting injured or anything, because it built it specifically for the character. So it also went like it was a bit more like adapted for my species. So it's like it's a very sturdy metal leg to measure up to my character, who's a Barabel, so they're freaking big. I'm basically a sentient T-Rex. I am horribly lost. What's happening? There we go. Nope, that is the wrong way. What are we doing? Ah! Wrong way. What's our actual objective now? We could do the Tralla Sand. It did say 25, right? Oh no, it was like 27 or something like that. Enemy's past. Okay, his research, Halford inventor. Speeds the treasure onto the castle. Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm low on cash, aren't I? Yeah. We need to do that eventually. Hello. Did I talk to you before? Rumors about that place, the trees and bushes leave the castle's first machine king deal. Treasures, we lock doors and gates, modes, southwards, not that. Treasure looted the Forest Kingdom. Oh yeah, that was it. There is apparently treasure in here. Where is that treasure supposed to be? Is it just these? Yeah, treasure out of the castle. Let's look for it. We need to sell some stuff. That I think will be the biggest way for us to get a lot of cash. We can just sell a bunch of stuff. There has to be something around here. It's not that way. Ah, there it is. Wire, broken key, warp wire, broken circuit. Too bad. I'll take it, it's loot. Oh, well. Ow. He's like, oh, fuck. I am well known for my platforming skill, unfortunately, the fact that I lack any of it. The other thing I'm slightly sad about, fall damage doesn't count as melee damage. I would love if I could like have melee damage reduction which affects fall damage. I mean the ground is meleeing you, right? Pyrite, I needed that. I think. Did I need pyrite? I need something like that.
Don't let up! The enemy is among us! Don't let any intruders detect it! Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest!
Ow!
King of our forest!
Lots of XP. That's something we already have, I guess. More copper up. More copper in this forest. I guess with there being a lot of robots around, they might have copper wiring. So any robot that dies would shed it. Moose.
Ready, aim, intruders, get information now, take position, keep going, don't be afraid.
Oh, something that was really cool, by the way. There was a video I watched last night. It was about Monster Hunter, and it was in terms of dealing damage, like just kill the monster fastest. Which weapon is technically the best? and they did the ranking by the average over all monsters on speedruns. So it was literally like, it was an average, and it was, like, it was mostly down to preference. Actually, the guy forgot Switch Axe, which is kind of funny.
We must fulfill our obligation. No falling back. Fight! You have lived your whole life for this singular moment. For the forest game.
So imagine they might be uploading the video again at some point with the correct additional one. Because it wouldn't be that hard to add in Switch Axe to the list. Hilariously, it's one of his favourite weapons as well, is Switch Axe. So I forgot about one of their favourite weapons. But the ranking was actually a lot closer than I was expecting, and there was a lot of weapons in spots I didn't expect. Like, longsword is actually one of the lower weapons on the list. Like, it deals quite a bit of damage, but in terms of, like, the actual speedrunning thing of it, longsword was actually pretty bad. And a different one, which I thought would be a lot lower on the list, was actually quite high. It was quite funny, because it was the weapon that was, like, it got, Sword and Shield got, like, admittedly, again, discounting the fact that Switch Axe wasn't on the board, Sword and Shield got 50%. It actually had a pretty consistent, like, it was just middle of the road, which I thought was quite interesting, because a couple of friends of mine who play Sword and Shield think it's quite a low damage weapon, like, you actually get slow kills with it. But turns out it's actually kind of just average, which is pretty neat.
Intruders detected! Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest.
But I took a certain amount of satisfaction that the #1 melee weapon, because #1 and 2 were like, heavy bowgun was #1 to literally no one in the world's surprise. If anyone's seen heavy bowgun players, it's like, it's just kind of boring, and you just kill the monster very fast, but you just, like, block everything and never stop firing. So it's like, yeah, to no one's surprise, heavy bowgun got #1 slot. But, like, #1 was heavy bowgun, #2 was bow, #3 was my boy the great sword, the only melee weapon to beat a ranged weapon on the speedrun kill times.
Don't let up! The enemy is among us! Don't let any intruder get in! We must protect our king! Protect our king!
It beat light bowgun, admittedly. And light bowgun is, of the 3 ranged weapons, like, quite considerably the lowest.
Kingdom! We must show no falling back! Fight! You have lived your whole life for this singular moment! For the forest game!
I just think it was kind of cool to see that only one melee weapon beat ranged weapons in the damage. And it was great sword. It was the big bad damage dealer is known. It was also quite interesting. All you Hunting Horn players out there in Monster Hunter will be quite happy to know you didn't come last. One weapon lost out to Hunting Horn. Lance. Lance was the worst weapon in the game in terms of damage.
Intruders, get information now! Take position! Keep going!
Which kind of does explain Lance in a nutshell, because Lance isn't about dealing a lot of damage. You just kind of... You don't die. It's a buddy of mine's main weapon. I really couldn't stand Lance. It was dull. It was so boring for me. I can definitely see why people like it, though. I also, in a lot of games, like playing... I like being essentially indestructible in games. So that part I totally get. But I've never liked the defense over all else kind of playstyle. My playstyle is very aggressive, but I tend to build very defensive. It compensates for my very aggressive playstyle, essentially. Yeah, I tend to compensate for my very aggressive playstyle with a very defensive build. But I do quite like, I will quite often pick up like, oh, I'll get a lot of crit. I'll get a lot of crit, I'll get a lot of raw damage, but I won't usually get like a lot of the other little utility things that make the pure damage builds in things like that really like pop. I tend to go for things like just pure attack speed, pure damage, pure crit. Crit chance over damage. I've always liked crit chance more than damage. I like seeing the actual number being a crit rather than like a monstrously high crit number. Just how I am. I know it comes out to less damage usually, but I like it. It also comes out to my preference for slower weapons usually. I tend to prefer very high damage, low attack speed usually. Not crazy slow attack speed. I don't usually go for the slowest attack speed weapons in the games. But I'll tend to pick like
Don't let them go any further. Stay strong.
He is around here. Something here. That's a mushroom. Okay. Oh, nothing there.
Analysis.
There it is.
This part belongs to a machine life form.
So it's junk, basically.
While lacking in value, it may be connected to the supposed treasure of the Forest Kingdom.
Oh.
Proposal. It should be confiscated for safekeeping.
We did find something like that earlier as well, didn't we? We find a couple boxes with that kind of stuff in it. Let's explore around, see if we can find the rest.
Stay strong. Move.
I don't remember where we found the rest. We did find a few of them though. So there's the one up there. I think there were two in here, right? Let's repair you. I think this is like a large combat wave.
You'll pay for this, invaders. Don't let them take anything else from us. Leave our kingdom.
Ow. memory serves, there was something around year 2. What's on this level? Okay. Ignore you. Is that something? No. Okay, there it is. I knew there was something around this section. So in the next level... Oh. Is this how you get to it?
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
So it's junk, basically.
While lacking in value, it may be connected to the supposed treasure of the Forest Kingdom. Proposal. It should be confiscated for safekeeping.
Okay, got another machine part. I'm assuming there's one more piece. I think I remember finding one more piece. Yeah, I'll let you play with it. I was in here with a machine blacksmith. No, evidently not. It wasn't in there. Maybe it was on the other side?
Analysis.
Yeah.
This part belongs to a machine life form.
So it's junk, basically.
While lacking in value, it may be connected to the supposed treasure of the Forest Kingdom. Proposal. It should be confiscated for safekeeping. Analysis. Machine lifeform parts can be assembled in some fashion. Processing. Processing. Processing complete. Machine lifeform parts can be assembled into a key. Proposal. Initiate search for a door that matches the key.
Sure. Treasure under the castle's been upgraded. Okay, so where on the map is it? Okay, so it's back that way? It is that direction. Deal with you. got the game downloaded that I'm going to be playing on Thursday. I hope you guys look forward to it. I'm not going to say what it is yet, just in case, you know, it breaks. But it should be fun. I know essentially nothing about the game. Other than it is a fantasy game. I will say that. So you guys get to look forward to another fantasy game. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's a fantasy game. Something directly that.
Huh.
Oh, maybe it's that. I don't know if I've ever gone this way. No, I have, because it's an open box. Oh, fair enough. Save here. Mostly because then we've completed that part of the quest for the treasure hunt. But that means there's a door somewhere. Right. Map mode. So it is in there. But how do we get to where it is? It seems to say it's behind it. So if we get over... So there's the Castle Blacksmith. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way around it. Maybe you can go across the battlements in some way. Doesn't seem like it. Fucking hell, it's cold. Start off, Moose. Yeah, we've got the rocket moose. We've got the rocket moose. The rocket pod now. Okay, this pod is now named forever Rocket Moose. Where would we go? get over there, can we? No, we can't. Okay. Go from that direction, please. Yeah, there's nothing underneath the drawbridge for us to jump to, so that ain't a thing. I guess it is through here somewhere, though. It's like right to the other side of the castle is what it says. So. Like it's further that way. So is there a way around it? He's like behind this. So is there a way up and around maybe? That is there's a big block of stone there. That might be it. How do I get onto the level above this? Okay, I have a theory. There is a theory here. Yeah, get the fuck out of the way, Bob. Okay, level above is here. And against the level above this one. Or maybe it's just that actual box. Like the box on this level, is it just this? Why is it? Still can't access it right now. I thought I had it then. That's a window. Here we go!
Keyhole detected. A corresponding key will likely be required.
Fuck yes, we figured it out. I knew it was something. I knew I was missing something in that area. So there was like multiple levels. I was right. I was right with what I saw something which is like, that's... How do I get on the level above this? It was the level below. Okay. That's a gilded shield, isn't it?
Intruder. Eliminate intruder.
Right, I get what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get behind him. That shield is unbreakable, Ow. Ow. Quick time that one. Ah, yes, you bastard. Okay, the night is down. Let's eat this guy so we can get our health back. That's been 7. Okay, so this is the grave of the Forest King, I guess, or somewhere around here.
What's this? Some kind of writing.
It reads, "Here lies the king of our forest. Alert. Storage media found. Digitization and saving complete."
Letter to the Forest
Is
King.
this the treasure?
Maybe. It would be an intel. Here lies the Forest King Ernst, the exalted individual, the earliest among us to awaken to his own will and for raising and duty our regent. He associates his will to others and has distributed his own precious parts. His retainers were the first to be blessed, followed by his subjects. Doing so, he brought forth paradise, made for machines alone. With this gift, we did learn one thing called ego, eventually our own selves. Ego gives way to emotion. Emotion was too great and too kind. Of distributed parts, it became difficult to function. He soon fell into deep silent sleep. Now the only path was left to his lower vassals to construct a kingdom of eternal peace, which lives up to the magnanimous heart of our king. And so, as both our resolve and our gratitude, we leave in this place a chip made of his combined parts. Your spirit lives on us, O great king, to implore you to rest in peace. Interesting. So, what he's basically saying here is that the machines essentially gained sentience over time, somehow. Or at least something very, very akin to sentience. What's the quest for this now? Machine in Pascal's village, okay. See, this explains at least how the robots in this area can feel loyalty, I guess. They feel loyalty because they've essentially got a brain from the king, which is kind of a cool concept. So this one machine essentially gave sentience and then was able to use the bits of himself to gain sentience. Yeah, we'll transport to Pascal's village. Let's have a chat, because I'm interested to find out more about this particular bit. Machine with me. Is this the one? Oh no, this is one of the weird... That was one of the weird John Paul questline ones. Can't open that yet. I don't remember who gave us this quest. It's Jean Paul. But who gave us this quest? I don't remember. Aww. I mean, technically it does, dude, in a robot, because you're like a construction bot, which means you at least are physically strong. Emotionally, maybe not so much, but... Tired from carrying my friend. Ah, I know you're feeling, buddy. Who the hell? Okay, so it is on the ground. He's on like the other side or something, I guess. Here. Run around, run around, run around. Is there a ladder down here? Yes, there is. Oh yeah, it was not technically in Pascal's village, was it? It was the one by the gate. It was you. Oh, you found the record of the King of the Forest. Gosh, that's swell. Just really swell. Guess you defeated the Royal Guard for me too. Oh gosh, thanks. A lot see cause I can't really talk so good if you haven't noticed, which maybe you did and everyone else pretty much won't talk to me because of it. And who cares about the forest kingdom I do? But other guys are better off dead. Wow! You have to make the other guys actually dead because they're a bunch of idiots and who 2 bolts about them to Because edit coming, edit coming, edit coming, edit coming, edit coming, edit coming, edit coming. Okay. I think we might have just helped a serial killer, guys. Peculiar machines. Gravekeeper. Forest Kingdom machines. I'm assuming it would be. Machines. Village machines, maybe? Come on past the village, but the machine oranges as conflict but form to group itself as a network of results. Little big sister, little sister. Now these are the special machines. There's A2. It said unit data updated, but I can't find it. Pascal, father, mother, child, big sister, little sister. Yeah, that one was a weird quest. I was expecting a bit more of a serial killery ending. I felt real weird about that one. Quests. Okay, active quests. Trial of Sand, and enemies past. Ah yeah, we need to go to the abandoned factory. Let's go up this current tangent. And get into main story. Or what I assume is main story. Since this game doesn't have like an extra quest or main quest kind of thing. I'm very hungry right now. Really looking forward to dinner. Not sure. I'm getting pizza tonight. I'm really happy. Hey, Rue. Oh, Rue did something hilarious this morning. She got caught in a plastic bag and full on sprinted around the house with it around, like wrapped around her. It was real funny. She just bolted around the entire house. Didn't you? Also, her eye is feeling a lot better, thank you. Rue's eye is mostly better. She can open it wide again. Which is a good thing to change. Isn't it, kitten? Headset keeps cutting out. Give me a second. Just untangle a couple wires. Entropy kills headsets so fast. I think I'm gonna need a new one soon. Slice this to pieces. I was watching, I've seen a lot of people play Hades recently. Is that game good? That was my brain started one sentence and carried on with another. I've been seeing a lot of people play, but no, that's the same sentence again. I watched a stream of a couple of people play the game A Way Out. I'd seen it before, like a while ago. I remember the ending being sad. I remember it being as sad as it was, though. Holy shit. That game has a brutal ending. It's a good game. But don't get me wrong, it's a really good game. I'm not entirely sure I could play it, though. You never know. Problem is, since I've seen the ending, I've seen both endings now. It'd be really hard to play it with knowing the twists. By the way, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen that game, I recommend playing it. It looks like it's a really fun game. Pretty much everyone I've seen who's played the game says it's a really good game, and I really like the story in it. But don't spoil yourself. For the game, go and play through it with a friend of yours first, and then you can go back and watch other people play it and see their reactions. It's the kind of game that I'm not particularly interested in playing it myself. Like, a lot of the stuff about it looked interesting, but not enough to make me go, yeah, I really want to play this game. It just seemed like a cool game. The ending is like one of those. It's really sad. It's got some sweet points to it, but it's really sad overall. It's bittersweet. It's irritating when it cuts out. A friend of mine's recommended something like you can get replaceable wired headsets. Because the headset themselves aren't usually the things that die, it's the wire breaks because of caps. So I'm thinking I might try and see like how much they cost. If they cost a ton, then fuck no. But apparently you can get headsets that have like easily replaceable wires. Also, I'd really like it if there were like, if you could get headsets that have replaceable wires, and the replaceable wires are like plug-in wires, so they're not. I have to do all the soldering myself. So I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather not have to find and bust out a soldering kit. Because I kind of know what I'm doing with soldering, but I'm not like an expert. By no means am I an expert. But I did some like soldering metalwork at school, and so I know how to do it. Because we don't really have an area in this house where I can do soldering. But one of the things I'd really love to have, as long as that will be in the future, possibly. Just because current financial things. And COVID. But I'd really like to have a little like workshop kind of area. Where I can do little crafty bits and bobs. Am I good at crafting? No, but I'd like something to like just tinker and experiment around with and stuff like that. I'd like to paint. I like to collect and paint like 40k in fantasy. I guess Age of Sigmar and the fantasy models. I'd like to be able to make, or at least like tweak and adjust some lock kit. Maybe take a crack at it. At making like my own weapon or something like that. Just as like a bit of fun to see if I can. That kind of stuff. That factory is over here, right? Yes, I think I have to go up there though. save point before the abandoned factory, so I'll go over there and get that first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight A2 again with my prediction. Man, am I looking forward to dinner though. I'll say they have some amazing voice actors in this game. They're some of my favourite voice actors I've heard so far in it. I'm a sucker for voice acting. I wish I had a better voice for voice acting. I know I don't have the right kind of voice for it. I sound terrible. I don't think I sound terrible over audio, but I don't particularly like how my voice sounds a lot of the time. I'm not really good at doing multiple like proper voices. So I personally don't think I'd make a very good voice actor. But I wish I could. Voice acting is something that I find really cool. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So I have huge respect for anyone who actually is like a professional voice actor. They all do a fantastic job.
Look,
That's A2's handiwork, I bet. But I'm not picking up any sign of A2 herself. What in the world?
Pod, help me out here.
Analysis. It is believed to be a data log related to Yorha Unit A2.
What's the data?
The data log has been irreparably damaged. Further analysis is impossible.
Why do a bunch of machines have A2's data?
Hey, 2B, I'm picking up other reactions. We should check them out.
Interesting. We're gonna run across enemies of that level eventually, but they're gonna be a little bit that is the ancient game. Well, probably that one. There's something going on here. Is he leaving it like a breadcrumb trail for us? Was that A2? Or at least another android? He regretted his decision. maybe not. Maybe it's in a different section. Oh, hello. Anyone else? That's gonna be another one. No, it's not. Okay. Let's go back to where we were. Map mode. Sorry, one moment. Stretch my back. Where are we? Okay, it's that way and that way. So forward. Yeah, so it is back here. Once again, we got turn around. Really easy for me to do. Getting lost is a specialty of mine. God, I'm hungry. I bet it's up here. Yep. There you go, down! Somewhere we've got something else. There it is. So it's through here.
Okay, I think that's the last of the data chips.
Pod, analyze and collate the information from those chips.
Analysis complete. Dataset contains information about Yorha Unit A2,
Figured that.
collating with data from other chips. Stand by. Collation complete. The contained data is a debriefing report for the Pearl Harbor descent undertaken during the 14th Machine War.
No kidding.
That operation was carried out by the Yorha generation that came before us, right? Anyway, mission complete, I suppose. Let's get back to the resistance camp.
Okay. Like it's gonna be that easy. They did say A2 was a model before us, right? I always have had a fondness for slicing through just hordes of big enemies. Whoa, hello! Good, Nick. Don't hit that hard, but hit a lot. Oh, I leveled, sweet. I guess that's why there's the bodies in there. Cherish our resources. I've collected 100 bodies achievement. That was entertaining. I get explanation. You know, I've always been curious. In this kind of like huge open worldy kind of game, where do the bosses hide? Do they just wait in the boss arena forever? Like if it wasn't like obviously they just spawned in the boss arenas. Other than like 2 or 3 bosses, like 1 maybe 2 bosses per game, they'll usually just be in one location. That's one of the things I kind of liked about Dark Souls. Admittedly, it's mostly NPCs and technically bosses, but you could consider like the proper human enemy, the proper human characters, bosses, if you decide to pick a fight. Or at least mini-bosses. Like if you pick a fight with Patches in Dark Souls 3, he's technically like a mini-boss, right? Which, by the way, totally did. Dark Souls 3, figured out it was Patches, immediately killed him. Play tomorrow's stream. I might play more Genshin, because it's just one of the game I'm playing at the moment. I might see if anyone wants to collab. I still haven't gotten around. I still haven't been able to. But I did actually ask a friend of mine if they were free to do a collab, and they just weren't available, unfortunately. It's kind of unfortunate. It's just we've agreed we'll do it at some point, but they're just really busy at the moment because they're doing uni stuff. So. You hear A2? No, not yet. I'm fully expecting A2 to be around like any corner going, you have my information now. But it's also potentially, she left the information for us to find because it's got something. Like it's something important. I'm not convinced she's evil yet. Which is kind of a downside of knowing a lot of voice actors, is that you a lot of the time will trust the voice actors you know and like, because you know them from other things. That was the one for, oh, what was it? It was Kill la Kill. Because I watched most of Fairy Tail before I watched Kill la Kill. And in the English dub, for Kill la Kill and, for basically the English dub of Fairy Tail, I can't remember his name, but you all would know the voice. The voice actor that plays Loxus also plays Gamagori. Gamagori is a baddie. Well, actually, spoiler. Spoilers for Kill la Kill and Fairy Tail here, incoming. Gamagori is a baddie at the start. He's like one of the first people who talks in the show. And in Fairy Tail, he's Loxus, who's a baddie. But then basically, like, they're very likable characters, and it was one of the things that was like, oh, I really like this character, but it's like, oh, I guess he's a good villain. But then I was like going further on, it's like, no, actually, this guy just actually doesn't seem bad in any way. Like, he seems like a really good guy, and it was like twigging me that there might be something different, and there was. Kill la Kill has a twist. It has about 8 twists, to be honest. Okay. Wrong button. Gateway A2, take a look. It's number 2. It's really her. You know her? You're her unit number 2. She's an older model of the same type as you. We work together. The Pearl Harbor drop? Yes. The operation itself was a success, but the OHAF fighters were completely wiped out. Their commander was number 2, A2. Have you met her? Do you know where she is? Actually, we have orders to bunker to destroy her. What? She's a deserter. She just wiped out an entire team that was sent to bring her back. A2? No. I'm sorry, Let's go. Interesting. Still not 100% convinced she's evil.
Wonder what that was all about. Something must have been up between Anemone and A2.
I have a theory.
Some things just aren't easy to talk about, especially for a soldier who's been fighting that long.
I guess so.
9S, you...
Huh?
You might understand yourself someday.
Right.
Aww. Yeah, because he doesn't have his memories, does he? Because when he got destroyed, they weren't able to save his memory. Like they were ours. Phew, I'm beat. Head right back at once. Yeah, yeah. I forgot we actually have this private room. Just save up. Yes. Do you want to continue the game? Yes. We got another 10 minutes or so. If we go out here, we'll get like pinged again, right? Oh, no? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, am I seeing things now? Or are there... Or did I actually see something flicker in over there? Like, flicker in and flicker out briefly. I think something's watching us. Like, it was around here. I saw some, like, white shimmering. Again, I might be completely seeing things, but... So what other quests have we got? To quest the melancholy still. Trial of the sand, resist disappearance. You know what? I will actually call it here. Because we're pretty close, and I can't think of anything else to immediately do right now. So we'll call it here. Because I think if I do anything, I'm going to get caught up in like doing a big quest line. I will want to stop, and I've got to stop because I'm hungry. I'm getting really hungry, and I think this is a decent stuff, but it gives me some stuff to think about. Is the main point as well. Because I am quite curious about like the about A2. Like I'm guessing one of two things. There's definitely a link between an enemy and A2 that's more than just what's it called? So either they were really close, like comrades in arms, or they were in love. It's one of the two. That's the ones I'm calling. That's how the reaction came off to me. It was like they're either like absolute best friend, brother in arms, like no, they couldn't have possibly done that kind of thing, or they're in love. One of the two. I'm curious to see which one it is. But yes, this is all we got time for. Signing off for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Keep playing video games. Keep it awesome. You guys are the best ones on Twitch. I'll be back on tomorrow with some Genshin Impact, probably. Or I might be doing something else. It'd be whatever I'm feeling like tomorrow. But there's a pretty good chance of a Genshin Impact where I get to show off my boy Deluxe, who's an absolute beast. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.